would just pretend to be like a dummy and hold still and then come to life and lunge at people. The room I was in was just about from entrance to entrance filled with people looking at me, and when I started to move, they all just fell backwards, picked themselves up, and booked it out of there.
And I slid in. One dude like just straight jumped up in the air and elbowed his girlfriend like right in the face and fell backwards. And it's one of my favorite ones of last season.
My favorite is from my first year. I was up front, standing beside the race car that's up there, and I was just standing around, and I could see a gentleman approaching me with that questioning look on his face, and I kind of just watched him come closer and closer and closer, and he reached out, and all I did was, "Don't touch me." And he screamed, and he continued to scream all the way through the queue line to the top of the tower for the Intimidator. And my partner, who was an intimidating 10-foot tall monster that was on stilts, watched the whole thing happen, and he came over to me and he says, "What did you do?" And I said, "I told him not to touch me." That's my favorite.
The ones where people have just huge drinks that they just bought, and it's a really rough night, like you're sweating, and they think it's gonna be funny to pour it on you or another monster, and instead you get the scare and you get to watch it be poured on somebody else, as in their friends or themselves.
I popped out of a corner, like in the shelves with the curtains on them. I popped out of the corner. I scared her so bad, like the child was right behind her, and I scared the living crap out of her. She fell on her child.
What's another good one? 2 seasons ago, I scared somebody so bad they ripped their friend's weave off. That was pretty interesting. They took it with them. All I did was basically, one slider was creating a distraction, and I slid up beside them and spun around and just popped up. And I don't know what it was, but she just instantly went to, I guess, grab her friend's shirt, and instead grabbed her hair and ran. She didn't take the shirt, she took the hair.
Ew! Oh my
LeRoy.